Hello, everyone, and welcome to Retired and Inspired. I'm John. They say as you get older, you lose three things: your memory, and I honestly can't remember the other two. But seriously, today I want to talk about the one thing that keeps me young, keeps me sane, and let's be honest, keeps me from shouting at the TV news every night. I'm talking about humour. It's the best pension plan you'll ever have, and it's completely tax free. Now, we know it feels good, but did you know that a belly laugh is actually a workout? It uses your abs, your diaphragm, and even your shoulders. When we laugh, our brain releases a cocktail of feel good chemicals. In retirement, when we might be dealing with a few more aches and pains than we're used to, humour acts as a natural shock absorber for the soul. It changes our perspective from why is this happening to me to wait until the kids hear about this. Now, moving on to something we all know too well here in Britain. Being here in the UK, we have a specific brand of humour, don't we? It's that wonderful mix of self-deprecation and irony. We're the only nation on earth that can experience 4 seasons in one trip to the garden centre. I went into the conservatory the other day and it was like a tropical rainforest. Then I stepped outside to the bird feeder and it was pouring down with rain and freezing cold. What did I do? I didn't complain. I just said to myself, well, at least the garden needs the rain, and put the kettle on. That's our brand of humour, isn't it? We find the irony in the grey skies. It's a superpower that allows us to face the frustrations of modern life with a bit of a wink. But it's not just about the weather, is it? Let's all talk about those senior moments we all have. I'm a few more lately as well. Last week I spent 10 minutes looking for my mobile phone while I was using the torch on my phone to look under the sofa. Can you believe it? And have you been to the supermarket lately? They've moved everything. I swear they wait until you've memorised where the tea bags are and then they move them to the butter and cheese aisle just to keep me on my toes. I spent 10 minutes wandering around looking like a lost tourist in my own town. I finally asked a young lad for help and he looked at me like I was asking for the secret to eternal life. You have to laugh. You have to laugh. Or you just leave the trolley and walk out, wouldn't you? Now, I can't talk about retirement without mentioning the person sitting across from the breakfast table. Whether you've been married for 40 years or, like me, 48 years, or you're in a new relationship, retirement changes the dynamic suddenly. You're seeing each other all the time. I call it the selective hearing phase of life. I can say the kettle's boiled from 3 rooms away and get no response, but if I so much as rustle a packet of biscuits in the kitchen, my wife appears like a magician. And don't get me onto the smart home. My son, Kevin, he bought me a speaker that you're supposed to talk to. I spent 10 minutes arguing with a plastic cylinder because it didn't understand my accent. My wife was in the other room and she was laughing her head off. And all she could say was, "It's not the machine that's the problem, John, it's the operator." Plenty of sympathy there then. I want to get a bit serious for a moment though. Retirement isn't all cruises and gardening. We face real stuff, health scares, or feeling out of step generally with the world. But humour is a shield. It doesn't fix the problem, but it does give you the strength to carry the weight. My uncle used to say, if you can find one funny thing in a bad day, the day wasn't a total loss. Look at your challenges this week. Is there a tiny sliver of irony in there? It's a game changer for your mental health. So here's my challenge for the retired and inspired community. Find a reason to giggle today. You can always find that. Watch an old episode of Only Fools and Horses, or call that friend who always has a naughty joke. Actually, it's usually me who has the naughty jokes. If you enjoyed this, please hit the like button. It helps other folks find our community, and please do subscribe. Right, I've rattled on long enough. The biscuits won't dump themselves. I'm going to try this one out in a minute. Hope it doesn't fall off. Take care of yourselves and remember, stay inspired, keep laughing. Cheers for now, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.